Alright, here we are in the main engineering, and we're already under fire from some random imps. Although these seem a little bit different, don't you think? They're all purpley and whatnot. There's a whole bunch of them down there. And what do you know? We've got a nice little weapon to fix up that problem. Super Shotgun Hoy. And in the meantime, we can also say fuck you to that shotgun guy. Once again, this is a case where the Super Shotgun sounds infinitely more powerful than the its counterpart in the first two games, which is quite nice. The only thing that sucks is that the lack of how do I call this? Lack of being able to move the weapons in a manner that allows you to just basically make it seem as if you're reloading the thing, because it now just makes it seem as if you're just pump actioning this thing, even though that's clearly not how it works. And here's a rather interesting little feature of the game. I think we've seen this before in the previous level, but it's basically the whole concept of completely changing the way a room looks, which is quite nice. So, anyways, you'll have noticed the difference between the imps that we just killed down there and this horde of imps that are shooting the purple fireballs. These are nightmare imps. I believe they're a bit more powerful than the regular imps, and I think I think overall they're slightly more powerful than the regular imps, but aside from that, they're really not that much of a threat because they still die to a single Super Shotgun Blast. I think they also die to a single regular Shotgun Blast as well, so they're not really that much more threatening than the regular imps. They're just kind of it's pretty much just a pallet slot for the most part. Now, I believe if we want to look in here, there's a secret area containing this weird thingus-a-mingus. This is actually a partial invisibility, and I'm not going to grab it just yet because I want to be able to grab it when I walk into that room. Am I full up on bullets? Yes, I am full up on bullets. Okay. There's some shells down here which I might as well go and grab. Check the other side to see if there's anything of worth down there. Okay, some more shotgun shells. And then, now that that's done, we can have a squiz in here because we needed the blue key. And that, you may not believe this, but that is actually a Cacodemon. This Cacodemon, in my opinion, got the absolute best workover in the change in the graphics from the other two games, because this thing actually looks genuinely freaking creepy. Plus, it's got some arms, so it's actually capable of doing something instead of just being a floating head that belches ball lightning. The only thing is though that they are still not overly threatening. Even in these packs, because like you've obviously got enough cover to survive and not have to take too much damage. I mean, I got hit by one ball just before, but overall they're not really that big a threat even now. And what's this over here? Okay, that switch. Once that's hit, that's going to open up something which we don't want to reveal quite yet. Actually, yeah, I think it's about time. Right. And this is going to reintroduce an old enemy of ours again. Look at that! We got frickin' Lost Souls! And I'm churning the shit out of everything with a chain gun because I don't want those Lost Souls to be hitting me. Lost Souls probably got the absolute best, probably got the best end of the stick when it comes to the concept of upgrading all the enemies and stuff like that, because these things can do upwards of, they could do anywhere up to like 25 points of damage from one hit. So those things, especially in packs, are actually a lot more threatening than they were in the original game. In the original game, they were just pretty much the butt of every joke. I mean, unless you count the Zombie Man, but the Zombie Man is still the butt of every joke, even in this game, because it didn't really get that much of a boost. And even more bloody imps just flying around the joint. Thank you for establishing your worthlessness. And a rocket launcher just sort of appears. This would be the first rocket launcher you get your hands on if you didn't go to Hectic. And incidentally, there's actually two rocket launchers in Hectic. believe. I think if you go back and watch the segment, it'll I'll have picked up 2 rocket launchers. So let's take care of this place, and then what we're going to do is we're going to head back and grab this partial invisibility down here. It's pretty much the same as the Spectre. There's not really much to say about it, because I think the weird way that it worked in the other games is just impossible to do with this, probably because of the restrictions of the Nintendo 64. And thankfully we have well over 40 rockets with which we can use to take care of this entire room of enemies. Isn't that just awesome? I'm also convinced that the partial invisibility is nowhere near as potent in this game as it was in earlier games, because it seems as if even with the partial invisibility active, you still miss out on a, like, it still doesn't really help you that much. They still have a tendency to hit you, like in that case. They seem to be a lot more aware of the fact that, like, where you are, so that's the problem as well. What are we looking at? Okay, there's this one down here. Grab the rockets, don't worry about that. And we need a red key as well. So if we go back here, the red key is just sort of here. This like central, this is like this main central room of the whole freaking level where everything happens. It was really weird. So let's just finish off the rest of these nightmare imps. Yep, okay, I think we're done. And we can head on out of here. And I know for a fact that the next level is really short, so I'm just going to fit that into this segment as well. And we start out, of all places, in a box. How original. Tell you one thing though, this is a hell of a bloody place to be frickin' dumped into. Right. And we managed to get rid of that barrel. Splash damage must have been done enough to that barrel. Although I still think that was kind of weird. Hey! Fucking spectres. Alright, I'm gonna need to check this place, see if there's any more spectres. Okay, it looks like there isn't. Cave your head in, because you suck. There's a soul sphere here, which I don't need, because I'm just about maxed out on health. Let's have a look around. Get rid of that thing, because it's useless. Alright. I'm not even sure if there's supposed to be some, like, pattern towards opening these. There's like some sort of order that you're supposed to open them in. I just don't really pay too much mind to it, because it's still just going to open our way up there. And up there we will find a horde of... Oh god! Once again, the joys of not playing on Watch Me Die for the first time. We have another Hell Knight, which we can actually have a talk about. I opted not to talk about them in Hectic, because they were just sort of like... Hectic was just sort of like weird in general. It wasn't really something that you would want to... I just don't want to, okay? I couldn't think of anything else. But yeah, the Hell Knights, they're basically just a weaker form of the Baron of Hell. As you can see, it didn't really last a whole lot with my Super Shotgun. Mind you, the Super Shotgun puts in a lot of work. And this is how we get access to this chain gun down here, and that is how we piss off a couple more Hell Knights. Lovely. Let's go and see what those guys are up to. I think they're down here. Yep, there they are. It might just be this one, I'm not too sure. Yeah, they only take 3 Super Shotgun blasts to kill. So... Oh, hello. Right, you're taken care of. One thing to note about Hell Knights is that provided you know how to dodge their attacks, they're really not that threatening. Because they're basically the same as the Hell Knights, the Barons of Hell even, but they're just infinitely weaker. So, like, they're only going to be really threatening if you confront them in a pack of maybe about 4 or 5. Even in pairs, they're not really that big a deal. You just have to keep you just have to keep constant fire with the super shotgun, and you'll take care of them pretty easily. As you can see, it probably takes around about 3 shotgun blasts to kill them. And I probably shouldn't have used the super shotgun down here to take care of these lost souls. And no, I had no reason to blow up that barrel. There's no super secret exit out of here. There is a secret exit though, but it's not incredibly super secret. I had the feeling that in terms of the switches, that one of these might actually, like, cause... I feel like one of these switches, like, is like a booby trap switch where you just teleport, where enemies just teleport in. It sounds like that. Because I probably should have maybe only really hit the one switch just to open up the pathway to this room, and that'd be it. More Hell Knights. And, hello. Get out of the way, stupid freaking Lost Souls. Right. Grab out the rockets. And, once again, you are incredibly freaking easy to get rid of. Now, I believe there's something of massive threat down there. Oh, jeez. God damn it. Lost Souls everywhere. And they're gonna be just about the bane of my existence. And that poor sap just got crushed to a pulp. Sucks to be you. Right. Now this is where they can actually be threatening in a pack of 3 or 4. But once again, and to make matters worse for this poor sap, the door closed so his buddies couldn't get to him. And even then, as long as you maintain a safe distance, you can just dodge their attacks. So it's not really that big a deal. So there's the regular exit. But we're not going to take that. What we're going to do is discuss this weird puzzle. Now, I'm not too sure if it's randomized, but or if there's like a specific code. So I'm going to save scum. Not so much save scum, but just whatever. But I'm going to save here. Now, I believe, like the last time I did this code, I believe the correct way to do it was this one. Like, if you numbered them from 1 to 4, it'd be like 3, and then 1, 2, and then 4. Yeah, that did that. It did, however, open a whole bunch of freaking Lost Souls. They just teleport in, once again, out of thin air, and we'll just sweep them aside with me chain gun. And then what we then do is we need to be able to actually get down there, which is not that difficult because you head on over here and the teleporter will take you there. And then there's a whole bunch more freaking Hell Knights over there, so we will just have like the 3 or 4 seconds of time in order to dodge, and then just fire a whole bunch of rockets because they're too stupid to dodge rockets. And here we have a secret exit. So, huzzah and whatnot. And you know what? Let's actually give this one a crack as well. Let's just fit them all into the segment. So, like with all secret exits, it shows you one of these weird thingamajiggies. Something about, I don't know, military more lol. So anyways, this place was secret. The question is, why was it hidden secret? That's basically what this is telling you. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? And you will suck. And you will suck too. Ow. Okay, now I believe I want to open this up, and then that takes us there. I don't quite want to go there yet. Although if my memory serves me correctly, one of these... Is it one of these? Because I know there's like a chain gun in this particular area, and yeah, that's where it is. Crap. Damn it, didn't make it. Right. Okay. Is it this one? Yeah, this is the one. Opens that up, opens up this chain gun, and it doesn't count as a secret area. That's the dumb part. It does not count as a secret. It's hilarious. And that door is clearly unopenable, at least not at this point. And then here we have this room. This room sucks. Do not grab the rocket launcher. First thing you want to do is you want to go and grab all these bits and pieces. Plus, it's also nice to use this, and it gives you access to the red key, which would have been mine had I not been dumb. Because I just do not want to grab that. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to grab that and then grab the red key afterward. Because we've got Fatzos! Once again, an enemy that was introduced in Doom 2. And is quite the threat. As you can see, it's done quite a fair bit of damage to me. These are the Mancubi, or if you want to use the singular term, Mancubus. They shoot a whole freaking horde of fireballs at you, as stated, as you could quite clearly see. They do quite a lot of damage as well. And that, oh Christ in a can, that weird thing with the two mouths, that's a pain elemental. These things shoot lost souls and actually create them, which is very freaking annoying because they send the lost souls after you, and that's basically their primary way of dealing damage. The one thing that they didn't do was make it so that the lost souls actually know who their freaking enemies are, because the lost souls will still infight with each other. Lost souls and I think the zombies are the only kind of enemies that will actually infight with each other, even though they're the same breed, the same type of enemy at least. Same thing with the Hell Knights and the Barons of Hell. Normally they don't infight because they somewhat, I don't know why, they just sort of count those to be the same species or something like that, or it's just hard-coded that they don't. But the hilarious part is that in this game, they do not actually have that hard coding. So a Hell Knight will fight with a Baron of Hell if a Baron of Hell damages it. Oh god, we're going to set off a whole bunch of enemies here. Okay, thankfully, it's just a bunch of zombies. And then if we head on down here, looks like there's nothing down here, but clearly there is. And it's a blue key card, and it's of course a freaking trap. Why am I not surprised? So yeah, that's red key. That is actually a secret. I'm not too sure if it counted as a secret. Wasn't reading the messages, little thing at the top of the screen. If it did, then obviously it's for good reason, because the red key leads you to a rather interesting little tidbit thing, which is lying down here. And hi. Get rid of you, very quick smart. Snipe you with a pistol. You don't have legs anymore. Okay, so this weird room, yeah, that is a rather interesting little doohickey. Big question is, how do we get our hands on it? And what in the world is... Okay, yeah, that's another thing. These weird computer screens, I think all of them are interactable. This one opens up a path down there that leads to a soul sphere. Speaking of which, I never actually grabbed the soul sphere in the last level. That kind of sucks. Hi. You are somewhat threatening. I wouldn't really describe you as completely threatening. I mean, Cyber Demon is a thing. And, okay, sweet, cool. Shoot that, and that opens that up, and then that closes down, and then I think what we want to do is wait till that pops up, and freaking yeah, because when they actually teleport in like that, they do have invincibility frames where attacks will just not do anything to them, which sucks. But yeah, one of these, I don't know what the go is here, but one of these three room thingies, they just sort of, one of them just randomly sort of closes. I'm not too sure if it's one or two of them. Okay, clearly it's two of them because, yeah. Okay. That, I believe, means that this one over here is the one that has the yellow key. Is that it? Yep, that's the one with the yellow key. Okay, cool. Go and grab this mega armor. Oh, crap. Okay, so we just run along over there. Okay, so we have all the cards. We can actually lead this level right now. But the first thing we want to do is we want to find out how we're going to get to this. That's quite easy to do, but we're actually still fargoing it up because we don't know how to play the game. But whatever. So, hit the switch, run back, head up here, and then shoot this switch again. That, you hit it twice, and it causes, once we actually teleport back up because we screwed that up again, it causes this platform to drop far enough so that we can open up this door, and this door requires the red key to open. And so we have access to this weird thing. And apparently I have a feeling that it wasn't to be touched. For good reason. And you'll notice it's actually sitting down there now. This is a demon key. The demon keys are items that make it very, very easy to complete the final level. And if you don't have them, then it's pretty much the hardest thing since sliced bread. Sliced bread's really fucking hard. Like, I really have some problems trying to cut my way through it. God damn it, like, bread, soften the fuck up. Not everything needs to be hard. Even before frickin' people just pull out a whole bunch of bloody sex jokes about it. It's gonna be so stupid. Okay, so there is an enemy around here somewhere, and it's that thing. And, oh yeah, that's a point. Gonna wait until the thing goes up, because there's a line F you pass here which causes this to drop, and then you, well, okay, almost screwed that one up. Then hit that switch, and it gives us access to the super shotgun that we have here. And, now, I could grab this, but it's gonna set off a whole bunch more enemies, and I think they're Fatzos. I think they're Mancubi. Although, crap. Yeah, I think I have to. Just as a means to... Yeah, fucking... More Mancubi. Yeah, rockets are the best weapon to use against this thing. I believe it takes 3 rockets to kill a Mancubus. Sometimes 4, but if you're required to use a 4th, then you pretty much have every right to feel unlucky, because that rocket could have been very much more useful for other purposes, such as getting rid of these frickin' things. Actually, wait. Oh, god damn it. No, I don't think it was mandatory. Wait, did I just teleport something in, or... Okay, Horde of Demons. Right, another bloody Horde of Demons over here, blah blah blah. Now, this part is gonna suck. We've got to hit both of these switches. Wait, that switch apparently doesn't like to be switched. Okay, hit that one, and that one still doesn't like being hit. So yeah, this is going to be the annoying part. Once again, the shape of the room changes. And there's a whole bunch of shit, including frickin' Pain Elementals. Pain Elementals are going to be the bane of my existence throughout this game, because they just send out frickin' hordes of lost souls, and the worst part about it is, in Doom 1 and 2, they only have a single massive mouth with which they just launch a single lost soul. So these things definitely got a nice little bonus with the Mother Demon upgrade. So it's quite annoying to have to frickin' deal with them flying, shooting out twice as many frickin' lost souls, because the lost souls are absolute arseholes. Arseholes. Lost souls, arseholes. I can make a joke. Yeah, except not really. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. And I missed a secret for no adequately explored reason. It took me exactly 10 minutes to get rid of this. So, next time we're going to take care of the tech center. So, see you for that.